As demand for stablecoins breaks records globally, Ripple is aggressively entering the traditional finance sector with its stablecoin RLUSD. What's the most significant indicator of this ambitious move? Of course, AMINA Bank AG becoming the first bank in the world to support Ripple's RLUSD. This move clearly shows how much institutional trust in crypto-backed assets has grown. Now, let's delve a bit deeper into this. While making this move, Ripple also applied to the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, for a national bank charter. This means they aim to put their reserves on a completely official footing for oversight. AMINA Bank, a prominent cryptocurrency bank supervised by the Swiss Financial Market Supervisory Authority, FINMA, announced on Thursday that it has become the first bank globally to directly support Ripple's new stablecoin, RLUSD, which is pegged 1:1 to the US dollar, USD. This is truly a groundbreaking development. AMINA Bank will support RLUSD by offering both custody and trading services to institutional investors. This marks a huge step towards the real-world adoption of RLUSD. As stated in their press release, at launch, custody and trading services will be available to AMINA clients holding RLUSD, setting the foundation for the expansion of services in the coming months. This highlights the serious interest large institutions have in crypto.
Then, last Wednesday, an even more significant announcement came from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. Ripple had applied to the U.S. banking regulator for a national bank license. Garlinghouse emphasized the importance of this step in an ex-post, stating, "If approved, we will have both state, via NYDFS, and federal oversight. This will be a new and unique benchmark for trust in the stablecoin market." Imagine the level of trust a crypto company will inspire by being overseen at both state and federal levels. Garlinghouse also mentioned that Ripple, through its subsidiary Standard Custody, had applied for a Fed Master account earlier in the week. If this application is approved, the company will be allowed to hold its RLUSD reserves directly at the Federal Reserve, Fed. This will provide an additional layer of security and significantly boost confidence in RLUSD. As shown in the chart below, the supply of RLUSD stablecoin has grown to $469.3 million. This growth demonstrates the increasing demand for stablecoins and how quickly RLUSD is establishing itself in the market. Another development comes from the United States. Republican House leaders announced on Thursday that the week of July 14th will be Crypto Week. This is yet another indicator of how critical a juncture this is for the crypto sector. House Financial Services Committee Chairman French Hill, House Agriculture Committee Chairman Glenn Thompson, and House Speaker Mike Johnson will review the Clarity Act, the State Against CBDC Oversight Act, and the Senate's Genius Act from July 14th to July 18th. So, we can say that the crypto world will be quite active next week. We will all see together how these legal regulations will shape the sector. Now, let's get to the most crucial point. Vincent Van Code, a respected figure in the crypto community, sparked a storm of discussion by outlining what he believes are the transformative effects of Ripple's bid for a U.S. banking charter and a Federal Reserve master account. These developments, confirmed by Ripple on July 2nd, appear set to position the company at the epicenter of both crypto innovation and traditional financial infrastructure. According to Van Code, the impact of such regulatory approvals will extend far beyond Ripple's current operations. In his ex-post, he stated, "With Ripple announcing they are seeking a banking charter and a Fed master account, this means they will be the first crypto bank." Van Code elaborated that this move could allow Ripple to bypass commercial banks, hold its reserves directly at the Federal Reserve, and operate as a full-service financial institution offering both fiat and crypto products.
What does this mean, you ask? The ability to provide FDIC-insured deposit accounts, potentially even for certain crypto assets, up to the $250,000 limit, and the ability to lend against crypto collateral like XRP. Van Code summarized this situation by saying, "This will be insane, and XRP ties it all together." He called the potential integration of insured crypto banking and core cross-border remittances a paradigm shift, adding, 2025 to 2026 will go down in history as the period when the 100-year banking cartel began to crumble. How audacious, right? A master account would allow Ripple to interact directly with the Fed's payment rails, including FedWire and FedNow, giving it full access to the U.S. financial system as a payment counterparty.
coupled with its move into stablecoins via RLUSD and its remittance infrastructure RippleNet, such a regulatory leap could fully embed Ripple into both domestic and international payment flows. Now for the most anticipated part. Vancode did something he rarely does. He offered a specific XRP price prediction.
I usually don't predict XRP price, but I get asked often, so here it finally is.
He wrote. And his prediction?
My idea is $30 to $50. And this isn't a shill. I don't expect anyone to agree with me. I'm not a prophet or time traveler, but my investment in XRP is based on this idea.
While he didn't commit to a time frame, he emphasized that such targets aren't arbitrary, but are based on a confluence of evolving macro and market catalysts.
So what are these catalysts? Vancode pointed to potential XRP spot ETF approval and an estimated 20 to 50 billion in institutional capital inflows. He also highlighted a potential master account approval, along with RippleNet capturing 20 to 30% of the $1 trillion cross-border payments market, and XRP's global adoption as a bridge asset for central bank digital currency, CBDC, corridors in over 50 countries. Vancode also noted the increasing use case for Ripple's stablecoin, RLUSD, arguing that demand for a Fed-backed digital dollar would strengthen XRP's utility as a bridge currency. He even floated the idea of XRP being used in Saudi oil settlements, citing Ripple's collaboration with the Saudi Central Bank, approved in 2024, as a possible foundation for this evolution. His post resonated strongly within the XRP community. As Vancode also stated, people made opinions on XRP price, a lot of interesting views, but what they all have in common is that everyone expects the price to at least 5x. That's a great sign. The idea of XRP reaching $30 to $50 implies a market capitalization of trillions of dollars, which skeptics might call unrealistic. However, for XRP holders, especially those who see Ripple's regulatory path as a backdoor to institutional legitimacy, the confluence of a Fed master account, banking charter, ETF inflows, and global adoption is not just theoretical, it's a roadmap. My opinion. Personally, I believe these steps taken by Ripple are a turning point for the crypto world. This intense effort to integrate into the traditional financial system will not only increase institutional trust for Ripple, but for the entire crypto ecosystem, accelerating the entry of new investors into the market. Especially the regulatory approvals in the US and the Fed Master Account application are crucial for transparency and security. While Vincent Vancode's price predictions are ambitious, considering the catalysts he mentioned, we cannot deny the fact that XRP could be in a very different position in the coming years. This intertwining of crypto and traditional finance paints a promising picture for the future of digital assets. All right, everyone, that's all for today's news. The future of Ripple and XRP is truly exciting. We will continue to follow with great interest how these developments will shape the crypto world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video, take care, and wish you profitable gains.